It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And it's Athens to start out. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Pass to Zikma. Bosh with some nice D.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Randall. Driving inside.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Bosh. There's the drive.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Zikma, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Back to Booker. That's tipped and stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
And here's Brunson outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
That one's not going to go. Here's Randall. Athens moving the ball around. There's the three. Bosh grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Now Athens with it. They trail by one. Johnson in the corner. Here's the floater. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like when Thompson takes it right at the defense because he's an excellent free throw shooter.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Virginia Beach.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Outside, Maravich. Second chance shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Kaman. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Virginia Beach. They're up by 3. And we'll get this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. For 3, Maravich. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Maravich.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell downhill for the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Outside, Maravich. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Back to Millsap. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington. Athens trails by 3. Pass to Smits. To the inside. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Here's Kaman. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the paint. Here's Washington. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Washington's got the lead up to 1 now for Athens. Abdul Rauf. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Back to Mitchell. It's up a 3. A rebound by Washington.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And the dunk by Bosch.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Over in the corner, Randall. Baseline jumper. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Randall from outside. Randall can't get that one to fall. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Timeout. And he's just so quick for his size. Randall's pull-up there, a key part of his game.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Athens making a change here. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing by 2. Here's Kaman. The 3. Denied. For the third time, he's 0 for 3. And here is Athens now. And Şengün throws it down.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
Outside Bosch. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Zikma. And it falls over the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Athens lead.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless. Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And here's Johnson outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. All free throws good from Randall. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Kaman. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. And we've reached halftime in this one. Athens leads by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Randall outside. Puts up a deep 3. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Johnson goes in. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And stolen by Booker. The drive by Booker. Julius Randle with the rebound. Athens leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson buries it from three-point range.
Well, look, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots I've ever seen. It's really so simple and so quick.
Pass to Şengün. And there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game. Randall is doubled. And here is Athens now. And here is Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Şengün's got the lead up to 9 now for Athens.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Randall. Drops in the layup for 2. And now an 11-point Athens lead.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Halt the run. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
Bosch can't get it to go. Athens leading by 9. Back to Randall. There's a screen by Washington. The 3. And Julius Randle with the 3. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you look up the definition of stretch big, Julius Randle, he has got great range.
This one for 3. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Booker. Randle with some nice D. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Maravich, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. And that's an intentional foul. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls.
You know, for what Abdul-Rauf lacks in size, he more than makes up for it with speed, ball handling, and the ability to score at all 3 levels.
To the left wing, Athens moving the ball around. In the corner, Şengün with it. Here's Mitchell.
And one of the toughest players to defend off the bounce. Mitchell has a lethal combination of quickness and strength.
For Virginia Beach, they look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Screen by Şengün. Pass to Washington. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Wiggins outside. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Wiggins has got 5.
Well, if you give Wiggins enough space, he will take and make those type of shots. Very decisive out there.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Johnson with it. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. Şengün.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's Athens in command. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
Here's Şengün. Clock at 6. Over Kaman. Şengün, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 14. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping it.
For 3, Maravich. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Athens.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers. And as a result, their defense has been so active.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for Athens. At one point, they led by 16. Virginia Beach trails by 9. It's Randall. Big time Cam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Cunningham. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Randall. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. It's Cunningham with the drive.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Now Johnson. Outside, Brunson. Puts up a deep three. It's good.
A deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
Cunningham. Driving in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Randall. Stolen by Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes both free throws. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Good on the basket.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Thompson got it to go off the glass.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The basket is good.
Yeah, Johnson is really coming into his zone. That is great determination right there.
Free throw no good for Johnson. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Randall. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. Off the glass. Here we've got Brunson. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Now Johnson. Randall surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Trying again. And he got it. Nice execution on the way up.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. They trailed by 11. What do you think, guys?
And guys, they need to go for the quick foul here. It's really the only option, and the quicker, the better. They can't let this clock run out.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. So it's Athens winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Inside, here's Bosch, and then Bosch with the jam.
Bosch is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
Tries from 10. Pass to Cunningham. Booker outside. Shoots a fader. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Cassell. Smith for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Johnson goes in. Rebound by Smith.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else and flat out choked it.
That's exactly why you can't give Duncan any lanes, any daylight. When you do, he slams it with force.
Johnson the screen. Bosch trying to free himself up. And the basket by Johnson.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
It's Connect on the wing. Pass to Cassell. Here's Duncan. Covered by Johnson. Stolen by Bosch. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Great pass by Bosch there.
1:53 left here in the first quarter. Here's Cassell. Drains the 19-footer.
Hey, his reputation is as a shoot first, shoot second player. But there's Smith showing you some unselfishness with the nice pass.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Booker. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
And it's Connect in the corner. Shoots. Misses off the left iron. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Cunningham's shot is off. Atlanta trails by 8. Smith up top. Driving to the basket. Plays it up and banks it in.
The intensity behind his drive, nothing, not even contact, was slowing him down there. I love it.
Bosch, the screen. Thompson. The offensive rebound. Bosch. And he makes good on the layup.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Virginia Beach. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Virginia Beach.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Mitchell looking it over. Another shot, and it's blocked.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Yes, that goes in.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Here's the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson gets the bucket.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Atlanta trails by 5. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Haslam. And there's the drive. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Johnson. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And we've been watching Jalen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
Young's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Young, no good. Virginia Beach leading by 9. Young with the steal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Virginia Beach making a switch here. .132 left in the first half of the game. Down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. Loads it up for Millsap. Hammer. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Bosch. Back to Johnson. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. To the paint. Now Cunningham. Thompson inside the line. And it's blocked by Dang.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And it's Russell at the elbow. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Dang. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here is Russell. Covered by Johnson. Stolen by Bosch. And taken away by Johnson. Pushing it up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
For Boston, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
And what Jalen Johnson brings to the floor is energy and unselfishness. He works hard out there every single night, and he's all about team.
It takes good footwork and balance to knock down that stop and pop jumper.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
For three, Ross. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Launches a three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
Well, he's an experienced player, so Klay Thompson is not going to flinch against contact. He stays completely composed.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Johnson. Boston again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Virginia Beach. They trail by 1.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Here's Smart. Down low, Chamberlain. Nice D from Bosch. Pass to Booker. Thompson outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Chamberlain, and it goes down 2 points. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And the dunk by Booker.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Yep, that one goes. 5 points in the game.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Virginia Beach. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Virginia Beach?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston. Here's Abdul Rauf. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, for what Abdul Rauf lacks in size, he more than makes up for it with speed, ball handling, and the ability to score at all 3 levels.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And Mirotic throws it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And uses that size to just bully his way around. Came in not scared.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Person. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Person's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Abdul Rauf. Sabonis grabs the board. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Person. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
They grabbed their own miss. Tries again. Back to Kaman. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Doing big man things Came in battles to get the rebound and finish the play with some strength.
So both teams making some changes here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference. Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Boston making a switch here. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
And it's good, 2 points. Randall's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Back to Randall. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And Booker is just letting it all hang out right now. This young guy's confidence special.
Pass to Person. Here's Randall. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Virginia Beach shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And you can get a vision for the future Booker might have in this league. He has all the foundational elements of an elite scorer.
Pass to Bosch. Out to Thompson. The 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Virginia Beach leads by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. A shot by Johnson, no good. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Booker with no one around, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Man, Jalen Johnson, in the blink of an eye, he is at the rim.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bosch. Chamberlain with the block.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
For Virginia Beach, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Bosch able to finish. And Virginia Beach leads by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Cunningham's got 12.
Well, you love the effort from Cunningham in transition. He knows you have to convert those easy chances. Once you're in your shooting motion, it's tough to shift gears like that. But he found a teammate for an open look.
Cunningham for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 15.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Outside, Russell. They double him with Booker. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. .156 left to play in the third. Back to Mitchell. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
In a volume score, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Stolen by Bosch. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And that one is good. Bosch has got the lead up to 11 now for Virginia Beach.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, nice drive by Booker. He can shoot off the catch. He can create off the bounce, and he is going to be a handful for any defender.